So product is a physical existence where you can feel it, touch it, and you can have it. Now this particular specialty products, these are not purchased frequently. The distinction between the consumer products and industrial products is what? Products have been classified into 5 types: materials, capital items, supplies and services. Why it is being bought? What's the purpose for which the product is being bought? Hello and a warm welcome to you all, dear students. I, George Ilame, Commerce Faculty, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, MYSURU, the Temple of Excellence. Dear students, today I am going to take up session 1 of Unit 2 in Principles of Marketing, right? That is product. In this chapter or the unit, we shall see the meaning and the definition of product. Then what are the characteristic features of product, the importance of product, then the product life cycle. So like this, we'll be covering a lot of topics in today's session, that is of session 1. So dear students, let us understand the meaning of product. What do you mean by a product? Product is nothing but it is a bundle of utilities, right? So a product is nothing but it is something which is having a physical existence. So product is a physical existence where you can feel it, touch it, and you can have it, right? So product is something that is which has been manufactured. A product, it has to be manufactured or it has to be produced, right? And that product will be sold in the market. So any product you take or commodity, the product, as I told you, it is a bundle of utilities where it satisfies the human wants or the needs of the customer or the consumers. And that will be manufactured or produced and that will be sold in the market, right? And this particular customers, they need these products in order to meet their day-to-day activities. For example, it may be a brush or a paste or a book or a pen. So all these are nothing but or a soap or a detergents, washing powders, or you can take refrigerators or washing machines. See, all these are nothing but the product or a commodity, right? Where the customer needs it. Why they need it? Because in order to utilize it or use it in the day-to-day affairs or in the day-to-day activities, or we say. And this product is nothing but it is one of the main components. Why we call it as the main components of marketing? Because without product, you cannot do any kind of marketing. So there should be a product. So only when there is a product, you can undertake or you can see that all the marketing activities will be in the active position. Without product, you cannot do any kind of marketing, right? So it says it is one of the most important aspects in the marketing, or it is one of the most important elements in the marketing activity, because everything will be revolving around the product only. Whatever you are going to do in marketing, all the activities, that will be totally covered by this particular product or the item called as product. Now this products which I say or a commodity, it is tangible or intangible. Product can be tangible or intangible. So here, which are the products which are known as tangible and which are the products which are known as intangible products? So products which are where you can feel it, touch it and see it, that are tangible products. But whereas services, we say those are intangible products. Now here, as I told you, the product, the term of the product is understood in a very broad manner or in a very bigger, in a wider aspect. And it says a set of tangible physical and chemical attributes assembled. So it is, what is a product? It is a set of tangible or physical, so which is having physical qualities in it. So a product which is having a physical qualities, the total set of the tangible physical qualities as well as the chemical attributes. Attributes means it may be the design, it may be the color, right? It may be the various aspects related to that particular product, right? So all this will be taken together and assembled, and finally you can see that there is a product. So the product is nothing but it is a set of tangible, physical as well as the chemical constitutes, or we say the attributes, right? And which is assembled together. Only when it is assembled together, then only you can identify that it is a product, and which is already available in the market in a ready form. Now, that is in a narrow sense, but in a broader sense, what is a product? It recognizes each separate brand. Product means it is recognizing whichever brand it is. It recognizes all the brands or each set of brands as a separate product, And here, this can be defined. The product can be defined as, it says, it may be a good, that is a commodity, or it may be an idea, right? Or it may be a method, or it may be an information, or it can be a service or a object. So anything can be included or taken as a product or can be defined as a product, right? Or it may be a service also. It may be a service, and it says that is the end of that particular process, and that will serve the needs of the wanters, or we say needs of the customers, and or it satisfies the customers. So a product can be defined as, it can be a service, it can be an idea, it can be a service, right? Or it can be a goods, or it can be a method or information. Anything you take, all these are constituting the product itself. And finally it says, what is the end result of this particular product? The end result of the particular product is to see that it serves the customers at large. It serves the customers at large, and whereby the customers can satisfy the wants and the needs of them. Now, as I told you, this product is a bundle of tangible and intangible attributes. So this particular product, it is totally a bundle of tangible as well as intangible attributes, such as you can see in a product what are the benefits of that particular product. If you take any product, now for example, a pen, if you take, what is the benefit of that particular pen, right? What are the features of that particular pen or a product? Then what are the functions you see or find in that particular product? Then what are the uses? So all this will be taken together so that the seller offers to the buyer for purchasing. Only when you have these attributes, only when the product has the attributes, then only, and if that attributes, if it is satisfying the human wants, then only you can see that it can be purchased by the buyer from the seller. So if you see that products in a, in ordinarily, if you say, or if you speak about products in ordinary way, it says it can be a word which means a commodity. It can be called as a commodity, which can be recognized by different shapes or certain shapes and the colors, right? Designs, quality as well as quality. So normally, if you speak about a product, if anyone asks what is a product, so generally what we say, product means, it says it can be a commodity. It can be any commodity, and which can be recognized. How it can be recognized? That is, be recognized in the form of shape, color, and what are the quality and what are the quantity of that particular commodity or a product. So like this, we say generally when you speak about a product. Now you can see the examples of the products. As I told you, the watch, clothes, right, pen, car, all these are examples of this particular product. Now actually, this meaning of product is in a narrow sense. It says the word product is taken in a wider aspect. So this particular product meaning is being taken in a wider aspect in the marketing axis or in the marketing process. So here every brand is considered a separate product. So in marketing, if you see, the product is been taken in a different view, right? So they say that they see every product in a different way. They recognize every product in a different way or on a separate products or commodities. So Lux and Lifebuoy both are soaps, but they are treated as separate products. So if you see, Lux as well as Lifebuoy soaps, both are soaps. But in marketing, both are seen in a different way or in a separate products. They are taken as a separate products. For example, pens. We have so many different kinds of pens. For example, we say Montex pen or a Reynolds pen. Both are pens. So it is a product. But in marketing view, it is taken as a separate product. So Montex is different and the Reynolds pen is different. So in narrow sense, this will be considered as mere soap. But when you take narrowly, when you speak narrowly, in that sense, if you see, but both the products are the one and the same, right? Where they say both are products only. But in marketing, they differentiate it, they separate it depending upon the brand, the label, right? Or various features, all this. So as I told you, in the narrow sense, a product is a set of tangible physical attributes. So it is a tangible physical attributes and which can be in identified form. So that can be easily identified. So in the narrow sense, if you see, the product is nothing but it is a set of tangible physical products or physical features which is having attributes and which can be in an identifiable form, or it can be in a identifiable form, means it can be easily identified. Now this person, W.D. Stanton, this person has defined the product as, it can, in the marketing, the product is used in a different broader form. As I told you, in marketing, if you see, it can be viewed in a different form. So it says, so that is the words of Stanton. According to Stanton, he says, in marketing, product means it is used in a different or in a broader form. You can see the products in the marketing according to W.J. Stanton. Now, if you take up Philip Kotler, what he defines about the product. So he says, a product can be anything that is tangible. A product can be anything which is tangible, where you can feel it, touch it and have it, right? Or it can be a tangible. So it can also be intangible, that is services, right? And that can be offered to the market. So those particular products which are tangible as well as intangible or intangible, it can be offered to the market so that the customer buys it, right? In order to create attention among the customers. Why you need to create attention? Because the customer needs to know what kind of product it is, what is the product, right? What are the features, who is the manufacturer, what is the brand, right? What's the price, what's the quality, quantity, each and everything they have to come to know. So for that, you need to create an attention, that is through your promotional tools. It may be advertising or any other promotional tools. Then acquisition or use of consumption. So you need to create the attention, that is through promotion, as well as it has to be consumed by the person who requires it, right? And it satisfies the wants or the needs of the customers. So that is what the definition given by Philip Kotler, right? Now students, coming to the classification of products. See, products have been classified into different ways, right? Now for example, first, products have been classified into two different types. One is the consumer products and industrial products. What is consumer products? Consumer products means where we utilize it in our day-to-day life, such as soaps, detergents, pens, books, right? All this, clothes, watch, shoes, all these are called as consumer products, where the consumer utilizes for the final consumption. But whereas industrial products, these are the products which is being manufactured, or the products where it refers, it has been used for the manufacturing of the capital goods or the machineries, which is very, very important for manufacturing of consumer goods. Now here we can see some of the consumer goods. Which are those? We said it is shopping goods, specialty goods, impulse goods, emergency goods, then convenience goods. So all these are the different forms of consumer goods. Now here you can see the different types of the industrial goods or the commodities. So it is installations, supplies, then we have services, fabrication, materials, then auxiliary equipments, raw materials. So like this, we have different types of industrial goods under industrial goods. Now here you can see the classification, students. You can see the classifications here, how it has been done. So product classification is been divided to two types. One is consumer products and second one is industrial products. If you take consumer products, we have shopping goods, convenience goods, then specialty goods, impulse goods and emergency goods. Likewise, if you see the industrial products, and industrial products we have five types. We have services, supplies, installation, fabrication, raw materials, then supplies and auxiliary equipments. So this is how the classification of the products are being done. Now coming to the first, we'll take up the consumer products. I told you what is the consumer products. See, these are the products that can be bought by the final consumer for final consumption. Now for example, if I'm buying a pen, so if I buy a pen, that pen is nothing but it is a consumer product where I utilize it for my own purpose, that is for final consumption. Now under that, I told you the convenience product. What is the convenience? Convenience means which is the products which are very much convenience to us, or which is very much convenient so that we can purchase it and we can consume it. So this usually it is a low priced product. So this particular convenient products or if you see, those are the goods or the commodities which are the products which are of very low price. It will not be too high. The price will not be too high. It will be a reasonable price, and also it is easily available product. So anytime if you go, you can get that particular product. For example, it may be the pen or a paste or a cloth or a watch, right? Right? And that a customer buys frequently without any kind of planning or search effect. So easily when you go to a shop to buy a pen, do you search for a pen? No. Do you plan for a purchasing of a pen? No. So here it says frequently we go and we purchase it without any kind of planning or without any kind of search and efforts we need to put in order to buy this particular product called as convenient product. And it says with minimum comparison and buying effort. So all these are nothing but the important features or aspect of the convenience products. Now coming to this convenience products, it says this kind of convenience products, it is a very fast moving actually products. It is a fast moving products. For example, pen, paste, brush, all this, clothes, because every day we use it in a day-to-day activities, in a day-to-day life or in day-to-day activities, we use all these things because that is why we call it as a consumer goods. So in that, this consumer convenience goods, it says like soap, toothpaste, detergents, all these rice items, flours, milk, all these are very, very important because it is very essential products for on the part of consumers or part of us. Now coming to the second type of consumer products or goods, it says shopping products. What is shopping products? These are little bit highly priced. So it is little bit highly priced. That is compared to your convenience products, this cost of our price of this particular product will be little high. And it says less frequently purchased. Always you will not be purchasing. For example, it may be like what you say, televisions, air conditions, cars. So always you are not going to purchase. Frequently you are not going to purchase. Do you purchase every day? The cars or the ACs or the refrigerators or ovens or mixers? No. It is not purchased frequently, and it says the consumer products or the services. So these kind of consumer products or the services, that is which we call it as shopping products. So these are little bit higher in price compared to your convenience products, and it will be less frequently we will be purchasing it, not every time. Now this particular shopping products, while purchasing this particular products or service, it says the consumer needs to spend lot of time and effort in searching because there are so many numerous products in the market. For example, if you take television, TV, when you want to purchase TV, you need to go to the particular shop. You have to spend lot of time, right? So waste your lot of time there, and also you need to search which is a good product, which is the best television, which is the best TV, right? What are the features you have? Then you have to compare with the other brand televisions or other companies' products. So it takes lot of time. Time consuming is there. So there is lot of time consuming. So that is why it says, so time and effort, that is in gathering the information. Simply as you enter the showroom of a television, you will not just go there and say, come on, give me that particular TV. You will not buy it. Why? Because you need to gather information, collect information about that particular various products which is available there. Finally, you decide which product or which television you want to purchase depending upon your paying capacity or the buying capacity, then the features and the utilities of that or the uses of the benefits of that particular product. So you will be carefully considering which is the best product, what is the price of that particular product, the quality, quantity, right features, style, each and everything will be taken into consideration. Finally, you are going to buy the product. So it is not that this particular shopping products when you take, it is not that easily you just enter the showroom and purchase the product and come. There it requires all these elements in order to purchase that particular product. So example, I told you air conditioned car, refrigerators, washing machines or hotel, airlines, services, furnitures, so different kinds of services, that is airline services or it may be tourism service, all this. You just go find out, take the lot of information collected, then finally you choose according to your choice, right? Now coming to the next type of products that is coming under consumer products, we have the specialty products. These are the products, it says, which is highly priced branded products. So specialty products means the name itself says specialty, something special in it. So when there is something special, automatically it cannot be ordinary product or it cannot be a middle level product, right? It is a very high quality product or a superior product. Automatically when it is high and superior and specialty and having special features, then it can be the quality and the price also will be very high, right? it may be the products and the services which is having lot of unique features, different kinds of features or new features which is not there in other products, and thereby the customers are convinced. Therefore, what the customers will be thinking about, they'll be convinced that this particular product is very much superior compared to any other product, right? And it is competing with all different types of brands of products which is similar with the features or it's similar to the quality wise as well as the willingness to pay the high price for that product. So that is why we call it as the specialty products. So specialty products are those products which is very high in price. So when you take about the price of the particular product, specialty product, the price will be high and it is having lot of features in it, right? And it is different kinds of features where the customer is convinced to buy that particular product because it says it is competing with different brands of products in the same line of products, as well as it is having different kinds of features, quality, as well as and hence to willing to pay the high price for that particular product. That is the reason why the customers are ready to pay so much of high price and buy that particular product. Now, this particular specialty products, these are not purchased frequently. It's in the same way what we saw in the second one, that is about the shopping products. In the same way here, in this particular product, that is specialty product, this is also not frequently purchased by the consumers, right? Because it says it may be purchased twice in the lifetime of that particular person, and they are distributed where? Through one or few distributors only. And finally it says, or outlets, the buyers do not compare this particular product, that is the specialty products. Now coming to the next one, the unsought products. The unsought products. Unsought products are nothing but this is also a consumer product. It is also a type of consumer goods or the products, and where the consumer either does not know about or knows about but not normally think of buying. So this unsought, the name itself says unsought, means here these are consumer products as I said, but the consumer either does not know about that particular product. The consumer will not be having the knowledge regarding that particular product, or sometimes what happens, he knows about it. Sometimes he may be aware of it. He may be having knowledge about that particular product, but what it says, not normally thinking of buying it. Even though the consumer or a customer or the public at large, they'll be knowing about that particular customer, but still they may not be planning to buy that particular product or thinking to buy that particular product. Now in this condition, what happens? The marketer, what he has to do? The marketer, it undertakes aggressive advertising. So in order to promote and sell that particular products which are known as unsought products, so to promote and to sell this in the market, the marketer has to take lot of aggressive promotional activities, right? Or it can be through advertising, or it can be through personal selling, or it can be through any other marketing efforts. So the marketer, he does all his marketing, that is in the promotional activities in marketing, whereby to see that this particular product, unsought products, will be sold in the market. Now this particular unsought products, they'll be remaining unsought, means they'll be remaining unsought until it has been purchased by the consumer, or till the consumer will be aware of that particular product which is there in the market. That is only through advertising. Then only we'll come to know and what are the prices of that particular product. So all this will come to know, or the consumer will come to know about the unsought products only when you give a very good aggressive or take up aggressive promotional tools. Now which are the examples? Which are these unsought products? See, I can give the examples of, we say, the cemetery plots, right? Or it may be the blood donation, or it may be the Red Cross or umbilical cord system selling bank services, right? Like this, we have different kinds of products where these are called as unsought products or the commodity or the services. Now students, coming to the next type, we have, that is durability as well as which is non-durability. First we'll take up durability. What is the durability? Durability is which will be lasting longer time. So durability means the goods or the commodities which will be serving you for a longer time, right? So durable goods. So this category, we say this category of consumer goods which are called as durable goods do not need to be purchased frequently. They do not need to be purchased. They are not to be purchased very often or frequently. Why? Because it says they are made for last for a long time. So when you purchase a car, will you purchase again the car in the next year? If you purchase this car in this year, again where you are going to purchase the car in next year? No. So until it serves you till maximum period, you will be utilizing it. That is why we say this durable products or the goods will not be purchased frequently unless because it will be using or it will be there for a longer period of time. So they are also called as consumer durables, consumer durable goods, right? And this have an extended period product life. So when you purchase a car, you can utilize it for another 10 years, 15 years, 20 years also maximum, and it goes beyond that sometimes, and they are not typically worn out or consumed quickly as you use it. So when you use it, when you use your car, will the car will be utilized fully or it will be coming to an end of that particular life of that particular product? No. So it will be having long life. It will not be worn out or it will not be consumed in near future or it will not be consumed within that span period. So it is having duration. That's why we say durability, which is having lot of duration where you can utilize it for a longer period of time. So example, for example, refrigerator, kitchen equipments, the cars, TVs, all these are the example for the durable products or the goods. Next, we'll see students about the non-durable goods. Which are non-durable goods? It may be the toothpaste, stationery products. Toothpaste, right? So when you purchase the toothpaste, then you will use it for 10 days or 15 days or maximum to max 1 month, right? So if you use it accordingly. But will it last longer period? No, it is for a shorter period of time. That is why you say it is non-durable goods. So these are the goods which will be not having lifetime. That means the lifespan is very less. So these are defined as either they are goods that are immediately consumed. So these are the goods which we can call it as the goods which can be consumed very easily and immediately within one use, or it may be of 5 uses or more than that. And the lifespan is less than 3 years. So here the lifespan of this particular be for 3 years. So example, if you take stationery products, toothpaste, all these are the non-durable products. Now coming to the next important type under classification of products, the first one I told you it is of consumer products. Second one is of industrial products. Now what are these industrial products? See, these are the products which has been purchased by the business firms, not by the consumers for final consumption. This kind of products, that is the industrial products, are being purchased only by the business firms or the companies. Why? In order for further processing them, in order to process them, right? As well as to use it in the business, because it may be the chains or it may be the bearings, right? All these are nothing but the commodities or the goods which has to be made use, or it has to undergo through various processes again, and finally it will reach to one stage where it will be used as a product. So the distinction between the consumer products and industrial products is what? What is the difference between the consumer products and the industrial products? So this is totally based upon the purpose of the product. So industrial product or the commercial or the consumer product, we take those products are nothing but the differentiation between or difference between them is what is the purpose of it. What is the main purpose of it? The main purpose of consumer goods to satisfy the human wants, the needs and wants of the consumers. But whereas this consumer industrial goods, they will be, the purpose is to see that they give it or they utilize it in the business units for further processing or further manufacturing. So why it is being bought? What's the purpose for which the product is being bought? So if you purchase a consumer product, what is the purpose and why it is being bought? Likewise, if you purchase industrial product, what is the purpose of it and why it is being purchased or bought? So like a kitchen chimney purchased by a consumer is a consumer product. So the kitchen, we see the chimneys, right? Where you can see that all the air or the gas or all these unwanted things which is there in your kitchen, that will be going out. So otherwise it will be inside. If it is inside, it will be harmful for the health of the family who are in that particular house. So all that waste, unwanted waste, or the waste of that particular, or it may be the air, or it may be the smoke, all that has to be go out. So for that, you require a chimneys in the kitchens. So that particular chimneys, it says the kitchen chimney purchased by a consumer, it is for his own purpose, final consumption. But if it has been purchased by the hotel, so it is for industrial purpose. See the difference here. The kitchen chimneys which is been purchased by a consumer for his house, it is a consumer product. But the same chimneys, if it is been bought by an hotel or a restaurant or the pubs, where there you can say it can be a industrial products. Now this industrial products, or we call business products, have been classified into 5 types: materials, capital items, supplies and services. So we have supplies, services, capital items and material and parts. These are the various products which are included under this industrial products. Now if you take up what is the material and parts, what is material or what are the parts? See, these includes the raw materials. Materials or the parts are nothing but they are the raw materials, right? Like agricultural products, it may be agricultural product or it may be crude oil, right? From where you get the petroleum, diesel, kerosene, all that. Then it may be the iron ores, where you dig the earth and take out the raw material called the iron ores, or it may be the manufactured materials which can be included like anything of iron, cement, yarn, right? Or any kind of component wires or the parts. So all these includes like small motors, tires. These are all nothing but the various different forms of materials and the parts which is required for manufacturing of a particular product. Now coming to the raw materials. What is raw materials? That is, it may be the farm products like cotton, or it may be the sugarcane, oil seeds, natural products, minerals. All these are the raw materials. Why raw materials is required? Because in order to manufacture the finished products. So farm products or cotton, where from out of that cotton you are going to make textiles. Then sugarcane, out of that you make sugar, right? Then oil seeds, you take out oil. Then we have natural products, minerals, iron and as well as crude oil, petroleum. So all these are the raw materials which is very much important for the business activities, where that they convert that raw materials into finished goods. Whereas if we take the manufacturing materials, what is this manufacturing materials? It refers to those components or the parts which includes all the component materials such as grass, it may be, or the iron, plastic. All these are the manufactured materials which is already been manufactured. So we see the pipes, if you go to the hardware shops, we see the pipes, the paint, the brush, all these are nothing but the different kinds of manufacturing materials. So the component parts, we can see the tire, bulb, right? Or it may be the steering batteries. So in a bike, if we see, already there will be so many different components of the parts in the bike or in a car, automobiles, or if you take up the television or a computers, right? Anything like that. So these are where you can find it is not one single final product. It will be having so many different kinds of components in it. So all that components are nothing but these are manufactured materials which are very much used in the components in the manufacturing products. Then we have capital items. Which are those capital items? These items, they mostly help or they operate. Capital items are the items or which help in the production or in the operation level. So this capital items are very much important, as well as it is very significant and a key aspect where it says it is important and part of operation as well as the production. Because and also it includes in the installation of different kinds of products, that is items in kind of factories. If you take factories, you can see big machineries have been installed, right? Then the offices, we see all the different kinds of, it may be the products or it may be the commodities, like we have the machineries or we have the fax system or systems. So all these are nothing but the capital items. Then fixed equipments like generators will be seeing. So in big institutions, organization, we have the generators. That is also part of this particular capital items, right? Then computer system, as I told you. Then we have elevators, then accelerators, right? Equipments and tools for all the office equipments. Now this capital items or the goods, they consist that these are used in the production of finished goods. So these capital items are the goods or the products which are being utilized in the finished goods like office accessories and operating systems or the materials. Now coming to supplies. Which are the supplies? Supplies are nothing but they include all this lubricant, oil, paper, pencil, coal, right? Repair, maintenance like paints, then nails, brooms. These are all the products which have been supplied by the industries, right? And this particular supply facilities productions, they do not become the part of the finished product. So they are not part of the finished product. Supplies are not part of finished products. They are just only the supplies from the industries or from the factories. They are not going to be part of this particular finished product. Now coming to service. Service also, it means including maintenance of what? The repair services like computers, repair services, legal services we have, then consultation services and advertising services. All these are the various different types of the services which has been provided under the services called from the industrial products. So students, so these are the topic in the session 1 which I covered to you. So let me just give the highlights from the beginning, which are the topics we covered under this particular session 1 of unit 2, that is product. The meaning of product, where I said it will meet the needs of the consumers as well as the usage. Then it is one of the main component of the marketing activities, and it will be revolving around the product. So it can be tangible, intangible. So it is a set of tangible physical as well as chemical attributes which have been assembled in order to identify and readily recognize form, right? So here it may be a goods, or it may be an idea or a service or a method, information, all these constitute the product. Then example, I gave you car, book, right, watches, all this. The coming to the definition, it says W.J. Stanton, he defines product as, in the marketing, product is used in a broader form. Then Philip Kotler says the product means it can be anything which is tangible, or it can be a intangible one, and that should be offered in the market, and that should be creating the attention of the customers, and thereby you need to purchase it and finally use it in the consumption, and that will satisfy the human wants. So here we see classification of products, the consumer products, industrial products. Under consumer products, we have 5 types. One is shopping, specialty, then convenience, impulse, emergency goods. Then we have industrial goods, which are being classified as accessory equipments, installation, raw materials, supply, services, fabricating materials and parts. So here I showed you how it has been classified. Product has been classified into 2 types, consumer products and the industrial products. So I told you all the 5 items, and which are the 5 items comes under consumer as well as the industrial products. Then I explained to you about what is consumer product. Under that, what is the convenience products, which is very much convenient by in purchasing, and which is very low priced and it is available in the market. And here shopping products in high price compared to your convenience products, and it is not purchased often, so it is very less in purchasing those products. Then specialty products, it has special brand and it will be having lot of unique features, and the customers will be convinced in purchasing that particular products, and which is having lot of competition with other products, as well as it will be different in types of quality, then quantity, as well as features, and the price also will be very high. Unsold products, these are the products where the consumer will not be having knowledge about it, or sometimes when they have the knowledge, they will not be purchasing it. So here the marketer has to undergo through various aggressive marketing strategies, and thereby he can, that is unsold goods will be purchased by the or sold by the seller to the buyer. So examples like blood donation, Red Cross, cemetery plots, all these are the examples for the product, that is the unsold products or services. Then we have durable goods. I told you what is durable goods, which can be using, we can use it for a longer period of time, or the duration of the period is very big. Refrigerator, kitchen equipments, cars, TVs, etc. Then non-durable goods, where the lifespan is only for 3 years maximum, right? Where we can use it for soaps, detergents, toothpaste, stationery products, all the examples of that particular non-durable products. Industrial products can be purchased by the firms but not by the consumers for final consumption. So here we can see the distinction between the difference between consumer products and the industrial products, and totally it says it is totally based on why it has been purchased and what will be the useful of that particular product if you buy it. So here we see industrial goods, where it is also again divided by material parts, capital items, per supplies and services. So all this I explained to you. So students, I hope that you understood the topics which I have covered to you under this particular session 1 of Unit 2, that is of product. So hoping that you understood. See you in the next class. Until then, take care. Have a nice day. Thank you, students.